my grandpa, he owned a fab shop. And there was one day that I was going to the range with him so we could shoot. And he had to do something at the fab shop, and he took me up there, and I got to do a little bit of MIG welding, and I fell in love with it. You know, and ever since then, I've liked catching stuff on fire, you know.
A lot of the kids we get in this area kind of have that same background. You know, they come from a farm, they're always tinkering with things at home, fixing broken equipment. So we try to incorporate that in with our curriculum, with our lessons, just that real life experience. Welding's more than just welding in a booth, welding up coupons. We want them to put that work to real life applicable things. So we have a lot of farmers that bring us equipment.
We had a farmer come in a couple weeks ago with a grain cart. The initial task at hand was to put supports on, but getting under it and cleaning up that paint, we realized that there was cracks in almost every single weld holding that grain cart up. And so I got to get under there with the 6011 rod, and I get to burn some 6011 into it, and it was pretty neat. And I got to do some MIG welding on it, put the supports on, and it was pretty nice, just feeling good and having to be able to get that farmer back on the road and using that grain cart when he needed it.
You know, those kids that really struggle academically really excel in the trades. They're good with their hands. They're really smart kids. They just haven't been able to use their skills. And coming here, they're able to use those skills and learn naturally. You know, the demand is crazy high, but not only that, the pay scales have just gone through the roof. When I started back in 2008, I got hired on at $8 an hour, and now those kids are making $18 to $25 an hour starting out. They can go out and get a successful job, provides for their family with little to no input cost as far as schooling goes. Coming out of this program, they're set up where they could pretty well get a job anywhere here locally. If they want to chase those pipe dreams and be a traveling pipe welder, a lot of them will go on to school somewhere else. Some will go straight into our local unions. We're just opening up doorways for these kids to kind of spread their wings and take this career wherever they choose.
We want to be able to provide an honest living for kids. They can go out and make good money. They can provide for their family and come back and give back to their community. Be it auto service place, they might run a welding shop, whatever it might be, it gives them the opportunity to be able to provide something to their community. And that's really the goal that we have here, is to have those kids go out, look for that job, look for that career, and what can we as a technical center provide for them.
Being here and welding here and having Mr. Jones and Mr. Irvin as my teachers has definitely made me way more of a confident welder. I mean, it's a whole different experience. Like, you're coming here and it feels like work, but it also feels like a family. Like, these kids I've been in class with it's the same kids. Like, second year in a row, like, I know all these boys. I mean, we go to church on Sunday together and we hang out on the weekends together. And it's a whole different experience. You learn so much more here than you ever could in the classroom. And I can't sit in the classroom. I just can't do it. So I had to come here, and it was, probably one of the best decisions I ever made.